This is a Hot Pie Original.
Man, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do. I think this is, I'm sure I've offended a lot of people already with my rant about forcing the national anthem, the law at the Capitol, forcing the national anthem at sporting events. It is a terrible idea to talk about the WNBA on a show. That's a terrible idea. So I'm not going to do the terrible thing because the issue itself is the point of the discussion. You don't have to care. I don't care about the WNBA. I'm not saying it's not what you like. I'm not entertained. But I don't watch much TV, period. The reason why I bring this up is this is outrageous. This is absolutely outrageous. In a time, I hate to go cancel culture, but I'm sorry, this is cancel culture. This is ridiculous. There are two arguments I want to bring up first. One, you've got to be kidding. You fined the coach and suspended him, but the player gets to rant in a video calling him little white boy. No. There's that part. The hypocrisy, the cancel culture is legitimate in this argument. The second is, how do I say this politely? I don't know there's a way to say this politely. If you want to be taken seriously as an athlete and you just want to be an athlete, if you just want to be recognized as a professional athlete, you can't whine and cry and say men treating women like. Are you a basketball player or are you a professional basketball player or all of a sudden you've conveniently become a female basketball player in which men can't say things about? Check yourself. Seriously. This would never happen. Okay, and I know you're going to take it the wrong way, and I know it's going to spread, oh, you jerk, misogynist. Shut up about that. I mean, look, you're not going to be taken seriously if you're whining about stuff that's said on the court. Could you imagine? I mean, I cannot imagine in men's professional sports, you would be laughed out of the building. You would be laughed off of Twitter if you complained about the coach complaining about you. It looks like and sounds like the complaint is only because it's a guy and only because granted, a little white guy. That's the way it looks. And that's lame. Lame. Do any of us care enough about the WNBA? No. The bigger issue is that's pathetic. It's really canceling someone. And you are not going to be taken seriously as an athlete if you conveniently hijack, don't make fun of me, I'm a girl basketball player. Huh? So you can talk trash to the little white coach, but no one can talk trash about you? It's not even talking trash. You're 6'8". It's kind of a deal. Here's why I'm saying this. I don't know who these teams are. I don't know who these people are. I don't really care. I just think this is an absurd and hypocritical and pathetic overall argument. Liz Cambage is her name. So it is the Connecticut Sun. That's the name of the team, are playing the Las Vegas Aces. The Sun coach is named Kurt Miller. And apparently during this game between the Sun and the Aces, he's arguing over a call during a game, which, in any basketball game, certainly at the professional level, it happens all the time. All the time. He's arguing over a call. Apparently, it's a charging call against where Liz Cambage, who is 6'8", he's arguing with the referee over a charging call against his team. In his argument with the referee, from what I understand, he says, how can that be a charge? She weighs 300 pounds. Okay? I think to be fair to the little white man, he's a coach. He's arguing. He's mad. He thinks it's a bogus call. He's probably got his player probably weighs 125 and she's called with a charge, knocking over someone who weighs, in his words, 300. That's it. That's it. It happens 50 times a night in any college basketball game, any high school basketball game, and certainly any professional basketball game. You know what those guys don't do? They don't whine about it. They don't say, you're picking on me because I'm a girl. So Father's Day is coming up. You're doing the gift boxes. Yep. So here's something that's certainly not a tie or a sweater or a pair of socks. Not a bad idea.
Well, I think it's great if you don't know what to get your dad. I mean, get him some hot sauce. That way he can prove how much of a man he is, right? And this hot sauce will go great, and your dad will love it. So I think it makes a great gift box. You can go to our website and find those there. It come in packs of 4. It's a great box you just give to your dad and say, listen, here, Dad, thanks for being my dad. And it's not that sock that's just going to go in a drawer. It's not that gift card that's going to go in a wallet, never be used again. It's actually something he can share with his friends. And so I think it's a great idea.
All right, order a box now. It's atxhotsauce.com, atxhotsauce.com. So the coach has been suspended, and he has been fined and suspended for saying something about her weight. Wait, what is this? Is this pro sports? For saying something about her weight. And he's issued an apology. He's apologized, and he has been fined, and he has been suspended for, how can that be a charge? She weighs 300 pounds. I've seen the clip. I might say 275 or 300. I get it. You're going to call a charge on my guard who weighs 125? You got to be kidding me, ref. For that, he's been suspended and fined. You know what she did? Of course, the American way. I got to say it again. If you want to be equal, if you want people to respect you as an athlete, a professional athlete, you know what you shouldn't do? You shouldn't whine and cry and say you said it because I'm a girl. And then you can't say, don't say that stuff of me because I'm a girl, and turn around and call him little white man.
Something went down in today's game, and I need to speak on it, because if there's one thing about me is that I will never let a man disrespect me. Ever, especially a little white one. So to the coach of Connecticut, I'm sorry, little sir man, I do not know your name. But the next time you try to call out a referee, trying to get a call being like, come on, she's 300 pounds. I'm gonna need you to get right, baby, because I'm 6'8". I just double checked, because I love to be correct and get facts. I'm weighing 235 pounds, and I'm very proud of being a big bitch. Body, Big Ben's baby. So don't ever try to disrespect me or another woman in the league. I don't know if that's how coaches run. You just try to disrespect women like that from the sideline. And you're so lucky it was during a game. That whole part, you were so lucky that I was doing my job. Anyway, to that little man, whole little tiny, where is you? Stop trying to project your insecurities, baby. Pick up the phone, call the psych, because you projecting some bullshit right now. And next time you try to disrespect me, remember, I'm 235. It might seem like 300 pounds to your little ass. I'm 235, baby.
Okay. You know what, man? I'd get out of that business if I were you. I don't think I'd coach, because you can't say anything. She can talk trash. You want to kick your ass? She can threaten you, little white man, and kick your ass. If you make a comment about her weight, then she's all of a sudden a girl, like she's in 9th grade or something. That's ridiculous. Guy got suspended from his job. So he does his job. And part of his job is to try to get a call. That's his job. She's talking trash about she does her job. What isn't your job? Just shut up and play. So a man can't say anything. That's what that boils down to. That's what that league statement is. That's what her statement and the league statement is. A man can't coach that game because you can't say anything. I don't know. Is it a big deal? No. Do I think it's absurd? Absolutely. And that is just offensive. I mean, that guy, he's done this long apology. He's falling on the sword, man. The guy acts like he had been stealing from the referee or something. That guy should quit. You know what? You want to be a sport? Then be a sport. I mean, I would recommend no other men coach this sport because apparently the players can talk trash to you and you can't do anything about it. You all of a sudden are a man. A man shouldn't be in that game. Lady, you're not going to be taken seriously. If you were in the NBA at 6'8", 235 or 5'8", 135, they would laugh you off of Twitter already. The referee would have laughed in your face. Your teammates would have laughed in your face that you're crying because a little white man made a comment during the game and then you threatened to kick his ass. And you probably could. I'm not saying that. That guy should quit. He should quit. And when he does, say, you know what, people, I've learned this is really not professional basketball. This is professional basketball until you bother some female who's playing, and then it is women's basketball, and men are not allowed.
Listen at JeffWardShow.com.